What's going on, guys? It's Russian Bravo, and I'm going to talk to you guys about shotguns. Shotguns aren't people's favorite thing, and everyone wants them to get nerfed in the most recent patch hasn't come out yet, but it's about to, and everyone thinks that shotguns are going to get nerfed. And I personally hope that's not the case, because the Matador's not broken. Shotguns aren't overpowered. You just suck at countering them. Now, before I get into this, let me just say, I have played this game to a somewhat competitive level and have been playing this game since the beta, and I think I know what I'm talking about. I have over 1,000 hours on Destiny, and I loved Crucible from day one, so I have a pretty good idea of what should and shouldn't get nerfed. Shotguns aren't broken and don't need a nerf. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but what the hell, it's true. So, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that Bungie is going to make some changes to the current weapon meta and make some balancing changes. And the first thing on everyone's mind to nerf is the crap out of shotguns like the Dead Orbit 1, not really, but Party Crasher and Matador 64. And I think it's crap. And I think it's bad that that people think they're gonna do that, and I hope to God they don't, because shotguns don't need more nerfs as it is. Shotguns aren't overpowered, it's just that people are bad at countering them. I'm not gonna lie, shotguns are very strong in its current meta, which is very weird, cause did anyone else expect this? Cause I didn't. Shotguns have been getting nerfs after nerfs after nerfs, but then they consistently seem to be making their way to the top of the meta chain. For example, in the past, shotguns have gotten nerfed hard. They got nerfed to Hammer Forge, they nerfed Send It, they nerfed Shot Package, then they needed the nerfed the impact on shotguns, then they nerfed the critical hit damage on shotguns, then they removed Shot Package, then they nerfed Rangefinder. Oh, so let's be real here. Shotguns are inconsistent as shit. All these nerfs, and yet people still bitch and complain about shotguns. Seriously, what the hell? And it's very easy to understand why a lot of players, especially new players who only got the game a few months ago, also think this way, that shotguns are overpowered. But they didn't experience when shotguns were really broken, when they were at their peak of the meta. And I'm talking towards the end of year one, before the Taken King came out, the House of Wolves meta, where it was all thorns and last word shotgunners and final round snipers. So, let's just list off some points. This is why people hate shotguns. They seem very unskillful weapons, in gigantic quotes, to use, and it's just point and shoot, and that's it. Well, that's a load of bull. Shotguns take positioning, timing, and movement skills to be able to use effectively. And you have to be very good with your abilities. A lot of you guys are going to say that all they do is get Stormcaller shotgunned or Jug shotgunned or other related things, and that's just because of the abilities of most classes get. They help shotgun rushers. Warlocks have extremely far melee range. Titans get either shoulder charge or jug shields, or they can just Titan skate because they're Hussein freaking Bolt. But let's be real here. And also blade dancers, they're eh. If you were to give a gunslinger a shotgun and told him to use the exact same tactic that everybody else is using now, you wouldn't think that they're overpowered, because gunslingers, their real only form of fast movement is to have Bones of AO and Control Jump. And even then, hunters are pretty squishy, so you can shoot them down pretty easy. So hunters need to have more skill, especially gunslingers, on positioning and timing. Night Stalkers, they also get Shade Step, which is great for breaking ankles, 99 pace, and that sort of thing. Blade Dancers, they have some good melee range, but I feel like the short stop on them really hinders them, and overall Blade Dancers aren't in a good spot right now. And since they nerfed Blink, which was one of the biggest things ever. Blank shotgunning. You can't. They nerfed its recovery. They nerfed its distance. They nerfed the activation time, and they nerfed its cooldown, and they nerfed your recovery for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, shotguns do take skill. And also, I know a guy, he's going to get pissed, and he's going to say, all that happens to me is I get slide shotgunned. You know what? You know how to counter shotguns? You simply back up. You blink, even though it's nerfed to hell, is still a pretty effective way of avoiding shotguns, because you can either blink backwards away from them, or you can blink forwards, which will throw you behind them, or go into another unpredictable direction. Blink is pretty versatile, even though I think it still needs to be buffed, because I'm tired of this thing like not working half the time. But yeah, that's how you can avoid a shotgun. Also, straight up just shooting them with your primary. Not everything needs to be a secondary battle. And in general, I feel like shotguns are very strong right now because everything else is pretty weak. Primaries aren't that strong. But let's be real here. If we were to put today's shotguns in the meta of and replace them in the meta of OP shotguns, no one would have complained about them being overpowered. People would complain about them being inconsistent and broken to all hell and unusable. And you know what? They are broken. They are very inconsistent. You have no idea how many times in trials I will run up to someone, shotgun them right in the chest, and they'll still live with like half health when I'm 100% sure all of my pellets should have hit them and they should have died. But then they pull some crap and just easily wreck me. And then my teammates get pissed at me and I feel like an asshole because I was like 100% sure that my shotgun rush was going to be effective. But you know what? It's not. And also, overall, I feel like Bungie shouldn't be listening to the masses when it comes to balancing stuff, because a lot of the masses nowadays are just people who haven't been around as long and don't have as much experience. I get it. Pro players can be very bitchy, but I feel like Cammy Cake said it best when he mentioned that Bungie should really just listen to the pro players more about balancing changes, because they really know what is and isn't effective in the meta. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that. There might be a part 2, depending on how I feel. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you take what I said to heart.